Well, I just put Lua up and kind of just slowly working on this thing, letting it dry like I just said in the last video. And I was like, you know what, let me update the garden. So I got a little record of how things look. This is constantly changing. I got to figure out a place to put some of these plants today. I've got pulled out a bunch of yard tools. That way I can't put off doing this yard work. So I got some plants to put in the ground. These are beautiful flower that comes out of the center of, these are air plants. So you see I've put them in between these trees, and they've taken hold and are growing all around it. I think this is part of the orchid right here. That's a different kind of, I'm not sure what's coming through right there. That's a different kind of, oh, that's the orchid. Oh, the orchid, is that the orchid? Is it spreading? I think this is the orchid. Yeah, that's the orchid. That's pretty cool. It's the first time we're seeing that. So maybe there'll be some more flowers coming through there. They only do this a couple times a year. How beautiful is that? And then there is another, these are Asajj blackberries. So once this gets long enough, I'll thread it in with these other branches. And these blackberries are really, really good. I just have to get to them before the birds, the lizards, or the bears eat them. Because those lizards especially, man, they'll just sit out here and just get fat and happy all day. We got 2 of them, so hopefully there'll be enough to go around. The sunflower's about to pop out. It's almost open. It's got a little bit more to go. Some other flowers that are starting to bloom. Is it our pineapple tree? This is a flower that's about to bloom. I'll show you what it looks like, because there's some down here. Oh, spiderweb right there. So I had this black mold growing. I'm going to take down some of these branches, but it gets on the leaves. This is a podocarpus, like a head, nice hedge. And really all you got to do is just spray soapy water, see it kind of comes off. But it starves the plant. A nasty thing to do, right? Starves the plant, and it spreads pretty quick. So it's spreading through this whole area. Although I had it under control for a while, it started up in here and came down, fell down on it. So I'm gonna take down this branch. It's the other thing, I'm gonna pull the ladder out before I put the Porsche back. These flowers, these morning flowers do this every day, every morning. Right here. And they're easy to transplant. Actually, I transplanted those from over here, and because they're in direct sun, they're about as big as this one. Got some cacti, dragon fruit. That's dragon fruit right there. It's gonna grow up, and I'm just gonna spiral it up this tree. So I'll have dragon fruit just hanging off of this tree. There's an olive tree right here. These grow super slow, and they need a lot of water. So I kind of just, honestly, my wife was watching Jeff Lewis, and he was redoing someone's house, and they got some adult olive trees, and that's where I realized that from that landscaper telling them that those things need a shit ton of water. So I need to water it more. This broke in half and has sprouted up around it. This is a papaya tree. So that's doing pretty good. The banana trees are doing okay. They've been ripped in half by bears. They'll come down into here and they'll rip all this out and just eat it. You know, it's full of moisture, and nutrients. I got to get in there and trim that up because that shit gets nasty real quick. That one is taking root really well. But I just cut them down. I cut them down to here and they grew back. And then I've got these that are starting to sprout flowers right here. I gotta be careful because there's ant piles over here and they're fire ants. There's a big ant pile and it just moves around from there to over in there. Isn't that pretty? My friend gave me these and they were smaller than this one, and they've just kind of taken root in this area and they're starting to spread. So there's 2 of them now. That's bamboo that needs to be tamed. This is rosemary. Got another papaya tree here. There's peppers, elephant ear. That's an avocado. There's pepper trees under there. They're not getting enough sun. These have grown up really quick. Those were the same size as the peppers when I planted the peppers. And the peppers are right there. No peppers. Actually, it doesn't even look like that's the pepper tree. It looks like I need to plant them again. I think they died. There's the saw. Keep myself honest with that branch. What else? Well, these evergreens are doing well. This is an evergreen. These things get 50 feet high. So it's going to be nice one day. And I'm going to put another tree over in that corner and take down this goal after this season of soccer, which is just about to begin. These are great. There's a grapevine kind of going up and around. Here's another one of those air plants that I put up in the crack here. Another air plant. This one has nice yellow flowers that come out of it. And then there's some orchids that are in this little rain tower that I hung from the tree. Got more of this chamomile. Sunflowers. It's got these plumerias. They're really happy up here. They about died in the backyard, but they found their spot right there, and they're growing at a nice angle so they don't hit the roof, because I just wanted to come out an angle, kind of come up and grow up through here, because they get fairly big. They get about 15 feet high, so I want it to go up and hang out right in this space. There used to be a big tree over here before we remodeled and added on this section. That is the reason why this one is only half a tree, because the other tree was all through here, coming right out of the corner of the house. It was a Japanese maple. It was beautiful. I guess this is like my little nursery until the backyard gets a privacy fence, and then I'll put up the greenhouse. Another avocado. Got some. Here's the other one. Peppers. So I can put those peppers. They just need to be out in the sun. They're doing good right there. So I'm going to put this one out in the sun because of how good that one's doing. And that one's actually got a little pepper on it. Got another. Another pepper. I think this is a water lily. That's the avocado. Water lilies. I forget what the name of this is, but it's real good for you. It's real healthy. This is my little tree that I had wired up. It's doing well over here in partial light. This cacti is loving it. Avocado not doing too good. Let me put it out in the sun. So I just kind of learned by trial and error what grows where, and try to accommodate it. So I put another one over here that was about to die in a ditch, but now it likes it right there. It was out in full sun, so I was like, all right, let me give you a reprieve, and it likes the shade. This one is taking hold. I got some more up in the tree. So I'm gonna tie some more right up in here and in here, and then hang some stuff. Hang some more from this branch. I gotta get rid of these. these things, these lights that I strung up through here. See, I strung them all the way up. See the lights. But it's like once you lose one, you lose them all. So I'm just gonna take it down, it's not worth it. And we're gonna put a mural right here eventually of the sunset, because that's west. This house is due north. It's like exactly due north. So the North Star is just off to the right. Magnetic north is right there. Sun rises over here, sets over here. So I was gonna do like a little forest sunset silhouette mural. Kind of got it in my head. I think that's a pretty good garden update. A little worried about this grapevine over here, but I was also worried about that one. This is juniper. I was also worried about that one when the same thing happened. It lost all its leaves, and I was like, damn, it's dead. This one's been dormant for a while, so I'm hoping that it's okay. Someone threw an avocado seed in here, so that's an avocado tree growing there, which is not the best place for it, nor is this one. But there's an avocado tree right there too. And I got to redo this bamboo. See, I twine it around bamboo to hold it up, because it's dwarf bamboo and it's real thin. So until it gets, mature, it kind of flops all over the place. So I'm hoping to just kind of narrow it down to, a handful of good, healthy bamboo shoots, and then cut all these other ones back. But in the meantime, in between me doing that, it just kind of gets crazy. What else? Yeah, this is the front yard. I mean, I've got more stuff on the other sides, and then the back. It's got a couple cool things, but we'll get back there soon enough. Cactus. I need to plant a lot of this stuff. I need to find a spot for it and plant it. Like, this is it's not taking root, is it? No. Okay, this is gardenia, which is not doing real good there. Figure out where to put the gardenia. Yeah, so put a little bit more wax on this car. Wax on, wax off, Miyagi style, Karate Kid. And then take it for a little ride. I know the brake caliper is still a little seized. So it's like a catch-22. It's like I don't drive it because it's seized, and in order to unseize it, you need to drive it. So I just need to get there and take it apart and it just really needs to be re-greased. You need to take the caliper apart and then re-grease the bolt, and there's like a little slide where the bolt goes through. That way the caliper can freely depress and engage, or engage and depress would be the more appropriate order. And it's just a matter of pulling it all apart. So thanks for watching.